Hello everybody and welcome back to Simulate Gaming and welcome back to Farming Simulator 17. This is episode number 2 of the lawn care sub-series, if you want to call it a sub-series. And yes, Dodgy Declan today has summoned us for some more work, so we are going to go ahead and do that for him today. So, as you can see, we are not using any of this stuff today, so our little front loader is not getting used today, our little trailer isn't getting used, but he has asked us to use one of our own tractors, so the only one we had available today is this 8R, John Deere 8R. He said he's going to give us some extra money for using our tractors. Now, I know we're friends with Dodgy Declan, so we technically could have done it for free, but at the end of the day, it's business. He's making money from this, so we're making money from this. So, yes, basically we're heading down to his fiance's house once again, and we're going to go ahead and pick up the equipment that he's left for us. Now, we've got a bit of a strange one today, because we're going to a house that has a really large garden. Technically more of a field, but it's a really small field, but with the catch, they do not want any grass left there. I'm assuming they've got something going on soon, like horses or something, so they don't want any grass left on any loose grass, I should say, left on the ground. So, let's put our beacons on while we turn out of here. Put our indicator on as well. So yes, we need to collect all the grass that we mowed today, which is going to be a bit of a pain in the bum, but money's money at the end of the day. So we haven't been paid for the last lawn care yet either, and we're going to do it at the end of this one. So we're going to get $5 grand for both lawn cares, so 2,500 each, which is a lot. But in farming simulator terms, not that much, because obviously everything is a lot more than it would be in real life. So yes, $5 grand for 2 jobs is what Dodgy Declan is giving us. And here is his fiance's house. So we're actually going to turn into here, but we're going to reverse down the driveway, so we're facing the correct way to leave. Right, hopefully no cars come. We all know what the traffic's like on this map. So as you can see, we've got a low loader waiting for us here. I can't remember if that's the one we used in the last episode or not. Maybe you guys can tell me. So I'll get this hooked up, and then we will see what he has in store for us today. So I've completely missed that, actually. We're gonna do that again. So yeah, you guys can tell me what we used in the last episode, because I cannot remember. I'll have to look back and have a look in a second. Let's get this low loader hooked up, like so. Cool. And we'll quickly look and see what Dodgy Declan is giving us today. So we'll quickly turn the John Deere off, because it's really loud, this tractor. So we have a skip, by the look of it, a 3-point skip. That's obviously to put the grass in. We've got another little John Deere compact tractor here. This is the 5085M. Now this does have a mower deck, but unfortunately the mower deck is broken, so hopefully myself and Dodgy Declan can get that working for next time we go out and do a job. And we've also got the Amazon Profi Hopper from Farming Simulator 13. Now, the reason I haven't used this yet is because it's been very, very broken. All the Amazon Profi Hoppers that we've seen on the wild sites have been broken, but this one is fixed, and this one is amazing. So, thank God we finally got a nice little Profi Hopper here. This is something I think Giant should have kept in the game anyway, but oh well. So yes, let's go ahead and jump into today's video. So I think I know roughly where we're going. So we'll go ahead in that direction. So we've got our packed lunch ready. We've got our water ready. Let's go ahead and have a sip of this before we take off, actually. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get the tractor booted up right now. And I have just adjusted the FOV on this tractor. So we can see a little bit more of the cab. So you guys can see a bit more when we're driving through. It looks a bit more like a GoPro now. So you guys can, if you want, pretend that I got a GoPro on my head. There's cars coming. I am not taking a chance with these cars. I'm pretty sure you all know by now what they're like on Coldborough V2. And it's not an argument I want to get into, unfortunately. So see if we can turn this corner without jackknifing or losing any of the equipment. Looks like we may just do it. Fantastic. So, this is not the corner I'm worried about, surprisingly. Although that was like a 180-degree turn, I'm not actually worried about that corner. I'm worried about not this next one, but the one after, because it's very, very narrow, and we've got to deal with all the traffic going on as well. So we're taking it nice and slow today. We've got no straps on this trailer, unfortunately, but it's the best one that Dodgy Declan had available. Mate, I can't wait for someone to release some i4 Williams trailers. They were in Farming Simulator 13 and a dodgy version of it in 15. Also, this is the corner I was telling you about. Let's see if we can make this without getting stuck here. There's a lot of obstacles in the way. It'd be very expensive if we hit that phone box there. But we're through. Good. So, we've got a couple minutes drive up this road, and then we should reach our destination. So Dodgy Declan has been doing a lot of work around these houses lately. Do we still have the profile hopper on the back? I'm a bit worried that we've lost it. Nope, it is still there. Cool. So yes, don't forget, Dodgy Declan is branching off to Devon very, very, very soon, which will leave us in charge of the small jobs we get around Coldborough Park Farm here. I did ask in the last episode if you guys know what I meant when I said he's moving to Devon. A lot of people said my map that I'm making. That's not actually true. The map I was referring to is Sandy Bay. So we will be moving our lawn care series to Sandy Bay once it is released. And also, this is the house coming up right here. So you can't really see it, but there's his field. Not the big field there, but this tiny little one here. That is what we're doing today. What farmer owns that field? They should have been harvested by now. That should have been harvested by now, I should say. So now we just need somewhere to find... We just need to find somewhere to park on this narrow little road we have here. Because, of course, we're not the only people here. We don't own this. Okay, so there's the gate we need to get into. I have no idea where we're going to park. Okay, what we're going to have to do... Okay, so I've spoken to the homeowner, and he's explained exactly what he wants done today. So we have to do his actual garden here, which is quite easy job, quite small. And then we've got to scooch through this bush here, and through this gate. We'll jump over it for now. Not this huge field, but for some reason, he owns this piece of garden here that isn't fenced off. So, bit interesting. Very interesting little setup here. I don't know why they haven't put a fence up by now, like the farmer or the house owner. But not a problem. Not a problem at all. So we're just going to go ahead and start unloading this now. So we're quickly blocking the road off here because we want to get everything unloaded, and then what we'll do is put everything away neatly. So if a car comes, they'll just have to wait for a couple of seconds. We'll get our hazard lights on as well. Now, as you can see, I did mount... Well, as you can see, Dodgy Declan did mount the profile hopper sideways. So, oh. It's actually got working speedos and stuff. That's amazing. So this is going to be very, very dangerous. We're going to have to do like a 20 million point turn to get off here. But safety first. Let's not just ram off the side, because that would be a bit ridiculous. Okay, we are off. We'll be off a little bit sideways, but that's okay for now. Actually, we'll move the profile hopper next to this man's car here, so we can squeeze past in a second. Because we need to, of course... move everything out. So this here is basically today, like I said, we haven't got the mower for this today, but this is basically what we are going to collect the grass with and dump it into. Great, let's take this tractor off. Hopefully we don't get stuck. Go, 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 go. Awesome stuff. Right, what I'm going to do is park this here for now, actually, because that little space we have available there is where we're going to put the John Deere. So let's quickly move this off the road before a tractor or a car, whatever comes. Get lifted up. Now, this is when you guys get to see my awful trailer reversing skills. So let's quickly see if we can wham this into here like that. Whilst my head is turned in real life, because of course I've got head tracking on, that's how we're looking backwards. So I'm technically looking off to the right now. Are we off the road? Pretty much. I think that'll do for now. What we're going to do is put it into forward and just turn it like this, so we're definitely off the road. Cool. Let's get our beacons off. And let's turn the John Deere off. So let's just get all these engines off, because they're getting a little bit hectic in my ears. I might have to edit all that good stuff off in a second. Okay, right, so we've got the compact tractor waiting there for us until we need it. We've got the John Deere 8R safely parked off the road here. We've made a bit of a mess, but that's not our problem. He hasn't asked us to clean his roads. And the Amazon profile hopper is ready to go, so we're just going to jump into it right now. We'll get it booted up for the second time today. Yes, there we go. And we'll squeeze through here. We'll do his back garden first. And, how do we turn it on? Let's go ahead and I forgot the controls there. It's not actually the normal controls, unfortunately, so I had to have a quick little gander to see what we were doing. Cool. So we're now doing his back garden before we go ahead and do the back one. Now, the reason I'm doing this one first is because I think in real life, with any job, you're neater to begin with. So seeing as this is his actual garden, we'll give him the neat stuff here. Although he didn't specify when he ordered us to come down that he wanted us to do his actual back garden. If I knew that, we would have bought the push mower as well to do the outskirts. But nothing we can do about it now, about going back and getting it. I really want one of these in real life. So anyway, guys, welcome back. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I hope you guys are enjoying the... I hope you guys enjoyed the first lawn care. This is up number 2. So number 1 was only really a pilot episode, just to see, like, test that equipment and let you guys know it was coming. So this is actually technically the first real one, but this is, of course, lawn care 2. Are we getting it all? Yeah, it's good. Now, I don't actually have... Let's just turn this on. We don't need diff locks, but we do have 4-wheel drive, so we're going to be using it. So yeah, this is the first technically real lawn care, but this is, of course, at lawn care 2. So how are you guys enjoying it anyway? So I'm still waiting for some mods to get either converted or made. I have some ideas that I want to go ahead and do. As I mentioned a minute ago, I am working on a mower deck for that John Deere. Not this one, the other one, sorry. Not the big John Deere, the little John Deere that we're using. So there's a bit of a glitch there, where we can't, well, it's not a glitch, but we can't do that all the way up to the fence because we don't own the field apparently. So we'll just do the bits that we can do for now, and we may actually, I think we're going to be able to do this pretty quick. We're nearly done already here, as you can see. Let's get this piece here. Now there's probably people that know how to mow in real life using a ride-on mower that are saying you're doing it wrong. This would be a mess. You meant to go up and down in stripes. They didn't specify they wanted it to be neat, so I just imagine we're working for the council today. We do it the council way. They seem to not care. They just drive forward and mow anything in sight, including trash, litter, basically. That's what they do around me. Just mow up anything they see on the field, or grass banks, whatever. So here's our last little bit here. Let's do a little bit first. A third person here. Why won't this bit here collect? I've mowed over it like 20 times. There we go, we got it. So I don't think we can get this piece here. We'll give it a go as much as we can. There we go, so that's as far as we can get. So he's going to have quite a big little hedge at the end here, but that's okay. Cool. So that's his back garden done. It didn't take very long at all. I'm just going to make sure I got it all. For example, there's a patch here that we've missed. And a patch here that we've missed also. Awesome stuff. So that is his back garden done. So we're going to go ahead and turn the profile hopper off, and then we'll move over to his next field, which is just down there. Now, unfortunately, that gate does not open. So this is where, if you guys are highly immersive on YouTube, there's nothing I can do, unfortunately. Actually, we even going to be able to do this. Right, so we're making a start on his little patch of grass here, his little tiny field. So we had to go through the bush, unfortunately, because that gate, the wooden gate, doesn't actually open. It's just a decorative thing. Now, I'm a bit worried that we're not going to be able to do this whole field. And the reason for that is because I don't know where the field boundaries are next door. So it may in a second say you don't own this field, which would be a pain. But we're doing it quite well for now. We've got quite far, which is handy. Now, I did actually look into buying that field before we started, so it didn't say that message. But it's £270,000 or something like that. Ridiculous. There's no way we can afford that just for a little bit of grass. So we're just going to do as much as we can today. So I don't know what he puts here. This is a nice bit of garden, though. Imagine having this. This should boost up your property value if you had a garden this size. Though I would put a fence up straight away. Okay, let's go down this path again. So once again, we can't do the weeds, unfortunately. We can only do the long grass. As I've explained in previous videos, this is just a different foliage type, so we can't, unfortunately, mow that. Plus, I'm pretty sure the Profit Hopper won't be able to handle it anyway. If you guys do know if this mower could handle the weeds in real life, let me know, because it'd be interesting to find out. Alright, let's go up the edge here. I gotta admit, I thought we'd have a lot more unloading to do than this, but we're getting quite a lot into this Profit Hopper, and I've not edited the field level, it's just the way it is. Right, turn around here and get that little bit I just missed. Like so. We'll tidy up this edge here. Awesome stuff. Now, Dodgy Declan does not care what we do with the grass that we collect today, so I'm going to take full advantage of that and have it delivered to Chantry Farm, where we can give to our sheep / cows / whatever. Maybe even pick it back up again and do silage wrap. So actually, we still got a lot in the silage clamp. What we're going to do is put it in the silage clamp, I think. That might be the best solution. We'll soon see. We've got a couple of minutes to think about it. So we'll just tidy up this piece here. And once again, I don't know how far we're going because there's no fence here. So we'll just have to guess what's roughly his, because he may get in trouble, or we may get in trouble, if we go onto the farmer's property, because it's not ours. There we go. So this is pretty much the line here. So we're just going to go ahead and follow this line. So that is it. That's where the hedge is meant to go. Take note, I may put one in later on. Let's get this little patch here. Back up again. By the way, someone did ask, there's obviously quite a lot of new people coming into the channel, in which case, welcome. But people are asking what the squeak is. It is not my steering wheel, someone asked. It is the Brody knob on the wheel, which, going on to another question I get asked quite a lot. No, it did not come with the wheel. I got this off eBay for £10, which I think is like, I don't know, $15, probably less, probably like $12. So not much at all, so it is a cheap one, which is why it squeaks. You can get expensive ones that don't squeak, of course, but I don't really want to spend all that much money on it. I am going to get a more expensive one soon, just for the videos and stuff. I think it'll be a little bit more easy on your guys' ears. And we are done, actually, so let's go ahead and turn this profile helper off. And we'll go into our next job, which is to unload the grass. So we've got 76%, it might be 78. My screen's too small to actually see that. So, once again, I can't go through the gate, unfortunately, so we'll just have to unrealistically drive through the hedge. Actually, no, we'll stay in the garden. We'll stay in the garden, if we can get out this hedge. Actually, can we get up to here? I seem to have missed a bit. Turn it on a minute. There we go. We can actually get this little bit around the edge, so we'll just quickly hit ourselves in the face with trees while we do this edge. Let's go around this edge here. Cool. So now I'm convinced we are done. So let's quickly turn off the profile helper here. And we can go this way. Why not? Why not? Cool. So now our next job is to unload this grass. Now, I didn't actually need this today by the look of it. We could have just took it down because I thought we were going to be full lots of times, but that wasn't the case. So what we are going to do is... Actually, I'll let you guys see this. Let's just rotate this camera around. I used the mouse here. Right. Okay, let's back up. And we should be in the keyword, be able to unload this. So as you can see, the top's opening there. We'll go ahead and unload it into our tip. And let's see how much we get from it. So that's unloading into our tip now. And it looks like that was it. So we didn't even get a full tip worth. So, yeah. As you can see, this profile helper is amazing. And I'll see if I can get a link to it. This was actually sent to me by Rainbow Dave Gaming. He sent me the links to it. Let's just quickly go back into cab here. Cool. So now our next job is to get this all loaded up again. But like I just said, I do want to take the grass down to Chancery Farm. So that is our next destination. So let's go ahead and start getting all this loaded up. Okay, so we are going to be blocking the road once again, but the traffic will just have to live with that, I'm afraid. So we'll quickly boot up the ATAR again. Pull it forward. We've got our beacons on as well, actually. We don't have a hazard light button mapped out, so we have to use the keyboard for that. Right. Let's go ahead. And how do we do the back again? There we go, it's that one. I knew it was one of the axis. It happened to be the last one. Of course it did. Right, let's go ahead and start loading up. We're going to put the profile helper on first this time, because this is a bit of a pain in the bum to get on, if I'm honest. So let's quickly jump into the profile helper. Now we are going to have to reverse on, or else we're going to catch the header on the ramp, which we don't want to do. We may damage it and get us stuck, potentially. Let's reverse up here. Sky's up. Don't fall off, don't fall off. Cool, now we are going to have to somehow turn sideways again. Let's see if we can do that now. Right, so there we go. That is the profile helper loaded up. Now we just have to get this John Deere up. Now, once again, I did just say we are going to get a mower for this, which is why there's quite a big gap underneath here. This should lift up a little bit more, actually. Let's have a look, see if it does. So it's going to be the back? No? Okay, it doesn't lift up at all. Scrap that. Oh, it does lift up. I just had no patience, basically. Right. Let's go ahead and get this loaded up. So once again, this is a bit of a pain in the bum to get on. In real life, you'd lift the hitch, but that's not an option in Farm Sim. Is it not going to go up? No. Right, there we go. Went up that time. We didn't have our four-wheel drive on, that's why. So, right. Let's just make sure we're on nice and straight here. Oh, we're in the wrong gear. We're in the wrong gear. Right. Okay, so I think we can safely say that we are on now. Let's go ahead and turn that off. Make sure the handbrake's on. And, oh gosh, we squashed the Amazon a little bit. Not to worry, though. And we're ready to go. So I'm not sure how we are going to... not sure how we're going to reverse this in this tight space we've got here. But we'll do our best. Right, keep the beacons on. So now we need to reverse basically where we just came from, but see if we can turn around. If not, we'll have to go all the way down to the pig farm, which I've not been to just yet, and I don't really want to go down there because it will ruin the immersion of what I got planned later on in the series. Actually, we've done that quite well. So let's turn out of here. And now our next stop is, like I just said, Chantry to offload the grass, and then we'll take Dodgy Declan his equipment back. I'm a massive fan of that little compact tractor, though. I know we've already got a compact tractor on this map, but that's ours. This one here is Dodgy Declan's. Ours is a little bit bigger and a little bit more powerful, but ours doesn't have a mower attachment, so it should be fun to use that thing in future episodes. I did also really enjoy using the Profi Hopper. Now, a question I get asked quite a lot is, why don't you use a pickup truck with a loader? Oh, there's a gold nugget there. I know in America, what they'll do is they have like a trailer attached to the back of a pickup, maybe even a gooseneck if it's a big piece of equipment they're using. We don't have stuff like that in the UK. What you'd probably get here is a transit van with a flatbed on the back, with possibly a ramp or even a trailer on the back of that with a mower on the back. So unfortunately there's no transit pickups. In fact, there's no flatbed vans available. There is one for 13, which I'm going to try and convert, but I did try and convert that for 15, sorry. So it was, yeah, there was one for 13, tried to convert it for 15, and it was a no-go. So, oh. Yep, we're through. Didn't catch anything. So yeah, I'll give it a go again, but it's not looking promising. Right, let's over the cattle grid. Awesome, so like I just said, I'm not sure what we are doing with the grass. I'm going to put it into clamp for now. Unlike 15, you can pick it up if you change your mind, which is handy. In fact, it's like everything's frozen from the last episode. I haven't actually been on this map since the last episode, so everything's exactly where I left it. Right, let's go ahead real quick and lift down the ramp. Turn off the darn jig, it's very, very loud in my eardrums. Right, let's get this lifted up again. No? That one? No? I don't think it works with the joystick. I have to double check to make sure my controls are still working. There has been an update, so maybe it's broken my mappings, but hopefully not. And we're down. So let's go ahead and add our grass to this little mound we've got here. Let's actually show you what I'm doing in third person. So this is our little, this is everything we've collected from lawn care, basically. So people have been saying, why don't I use the clamp more? It's because this is basically all of our lawn care grass. Now, I know it looks like a lot to come from people's gardens, but as you're about to see, the unload thing's a lot more than it seems. In fact, I forgot to actually open the back, which is awkward. How do we do that? There we go, open the back. Now we'll tip it And we'll start unloading the grass. There's still a little bit left. Why won't that come out? Why won't that come out? Right, okay everybody, so that is us done for today's episode. Let's go ahead and unfold that again. We'll get the back door, the tip closed there. So thank you very much for joining us in this episode of Lawn Care, where we helped out Dodgy Declan. If you did enjoy, please tap that thumbs up button. It really does mean a lot. You guys don't even know. Hit subscribe to see more from myself. The next Lawn Care will not be as long as this one was. It's because I'm still waiting for mods and stuff to come out. I need to get this back onto the trailer, actually. So once again, hit subscribe to see more from myself. I've been Simulate Gaming, and I'll see you in the next one.